Good.
All right. Welcome to the interview and thank you for talking to me today.
Thank you.
If you want to start out by telling me and the listeners a little bit about yourself first.
My name is Isabella. I'm 19 years old. I started trading about 1.5 months ago. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
and I just started because my sister told me about your group.
Okay.
And I've seen Fred a lot on Instagram and on Facebook, and he has a lot of good reviews on Trustpilot. And I said, okay, it doesn't hurt to try. So I deposited $500 to Vantage,
Mhm.
and I started my trading journey. I think it was December 15th, and then I followed your signals, and then I started to earn quite a lot of good money.
That's perfect. That's exactly what we like. Where is it you are from again? So the viewers also know that. What country?
I'm from Norway.
From Norway, yeah, exactly. We have a lot of Norwegian people in the group now. Like a lot, like thousands.
Yeah, I can tell. A lot of Norwegians trade, I suppose.
Yeah, trading has become quite big in Norway here in the past year or two, I think.
Yeah, but there's a lot of self-made traders.
I could imagine.
Yeah, they trade on own risks, I suppose.
But when like when the country is coming into trading and stuff, like Norway, trading has become quite popular in the past year or so. Then you're gonna see a lot of self-made traders, right? It's just how it is. It's always gonna be like this.
Of course.
But maybe it's just me, but I would probably stay away from those kind of people.
Yeah, I know. My mom has been one of those self-made traders. I mean, she does all right, but she has lost quite a lot of money on the way.
Okay.
Also, but she's had an okay income.
hmm
Mhm.
hmm Okay. And you joined around a month and a half ago now, I see.
Yeah,
Did you have any experience in trading before that?
never. I've never done a trade in my whole entire life before I joined your group. And I was a little bit scared in the start, it's your own money that you're risking,
Yeah, of course.
and you don't know what if it's not like you thought it would be. But
Mm-hmm.
life is nothing without taking a risk. So I
Exactly.
mean, lose that much on it to try. And I think I gained about $400 the first day. And that was quite good money, to be the
Wow.
first. Yeah. And then I saw like the pattern of the signals that you sent. All of them were really good signals. And then I started to risk a little more and a little more, and then I just, you know, I now I'm on I think a little over $16,000 in profit.
16 or
Hmm?
$16,000 profit.
Yeah,
Holy crap. That's that's absolutely madness.
yeah.
Oh
So
wow.
I would say that that's a good income in just 1.5 months.
It's like well over 100,000 Norwegian crowns, no?
Yes, I think it's almost 170,000 Norwegian crowns.
Holy crap.
Yeah, it's a lot.
That is very, 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 very impressive in 1.5 months for sure. Safe to say that that was probably a good decision then to join Fred Trading, right?
Yeah, I would say so. I don't feel like I could have managed to get that money in any other way. So I'm really happy.
It shows the power of trading, right? Because it's crazy how much money you can actually make comparing working a 9 to 5 and earning a few $1,000s a month or whatever you're making. It's insane, really,
Yeah.
for
Uh,
sure.
I mean, I've probably made from my past jobs, I probably made the same as 4 or 5 months, like
Yeah, you worked 4 or 5 months just for making the same money as now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
probably
it's crazy.
uh, in 1.5 months. Yeah.
Yeah, it's absolutely madness. But I love it. It shows the power of trading. It shows the power of trading and
It,
what you can really do when you put your mind to it.
yeah. You
Um,
have to be patient because it's
yeah,
not that, when it's about these swing trades and stuff, it goes a lot of up and down. And if you're not patient, you get like scared and, oh my god, what am I doing, like this is going bad. But you just have to trust the process, and it will be fine eventually.
yeah, you do have to trust the process. That's for sure. That is for sure. I am very I would like to hear your opinion on the whole women in trading kind of thing because as you probably know, inside Fred trading, there is I would say probably 90-95% men still. We are
Yeah.
getting a lot more women now than we had like a year ago. And the
Hmm.
trading kind of becoming bigger for women now, but
I feel like we are a lot more scared to like try to explore and go out of their comfort zone.
Mhm.
um and that's a little issue when it comes to like gaining money and stuff. You don't want to risk that much, and that's why they're scared. I was also skeptical. There's a lot of scam traders out there, so probably I would say I've got some other ads on my Instagram with some fake traders as well.
Mhm.
And I know it. I know people are scared, especially women, right? Men
Yeah,
are more. Um, uh, what can I say? Men are more willing to explore,
yeah,
and I mean, it doesn't hurt to try.
definitely.
Uh, but I hope more women will try to join and just be more explorable
What's
eventually.
your, what's your message to the women who's watching this?
I would say do a little deposit, try with.
Mm.
Um, I mean, you'll try to learn about the lots and everything. Try low lots and see if you can gain maybe $20, $40, and just see. And eventually you'll try to trust your signals and see that it's really profitable.
So women take the risk
Yeah, women need to take the risk. It's a lot of money to get from trading.
for sure, for sure.
A lot.
How do you fit trading into your everyday life?
Honestly, I quit my job to just do trading.
Oh, really?
Yes, I did. So now I trade. I follow your signals, and sometimes I follow a little bit of. I mean, when my sister does some small trades with Bitcoin or whatever, uh,
Mhm.
I try to follow her sometimes, just in like low amounts, of course.
Mhm.
Uh, so I trade, I think, from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m.
Mhm.
And that's like, yeah, between 6 and 7 hours in a day, I would say I trade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's awesome, man.
Yeah.
So
It,
you took that risk very fast, and I mean, until now, it's 1,000% paying off.
yeah, it really is. I mean, you probably lose like small amounts on the way. It can't always go up, but I just learned to trust, and I see a lot of profit. So why would I stop now?
Yeah, for sure, man. How old was it you were again?
I'm 19.
This is the perfect time. This is because I just had another interview with a 19-year-old from UK also.
Oh,
And I told him because he still lives home with his parents also, and I did also at 19. And I
yeah,
said, this is the most perfect time for you to go full time and try trading. Because
exactly.
now, because I have a lot of people I talk to that's 30, maybe they're 40, maybe they're 50, they have 2 kids, they have a full-time job, they have a mortgage, they have all these kind of things. It's a lot
Hmm.
harder for you to just take that risk, quit your job, focus on trading. But when
It
you
is.
18, 19, 20, 21, 22 years old. It's the perfect time for you to
It
go
really.
in and try it.
I'm
And
just.
what's the worst that can happen? Nothing. You just go back to your old job again and find another job similar to that one. Like you don't have any responsibilities, not that many yet.
Correct. I just finished high school, so I'm in my gap year. That's also why I thought, I can't lose that much on just trying.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, if I keep on earning um, the same in a day that I've earned to now, I'm in between 5,000 kroner, so about $500,
Mm-hmm.
to $1,500 in a day.
Mm-hmm.
Trade. So it's a lot better than any other job here in Norway, honestly.
I also had a gap year when I finished high school, and I can assure you, I did not make $500 to $1,500 per day.
But did you do trading when you were in your gap year?
No, 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 I did not. That's because I'm getting old now. That's 10 years ago. So, so by then I was working in a kindergarten, taking care of the kids, and I was probably doing like two K $1,500 a month after taxes, right? It was nothing.
Yeah, that's same.
So you're doing a lot better than I did in my gap year, that's for sure.
Yeah, and I'm really happy for that. I'm really happy.
Yeah. And
Hmm.
I'm also really happy for you, man. But this is the reason I do what I do, because I want to help people make some more money and make their life easier. And well, you're doing fantastic. Like you're doing a lot better than I was the first
Thank you.
I traded. So
Thank you. I mean, I'm doing good because you're having good signals. So I wouldn't do this good if I didn't follow your.
yeah, man. But this is just the beginning, because as far as I know now, the future plans for you is probably you want to be a full-time trader and live of this, right? Is that the goal?
Yeah, I want to see myself as a full-time trader. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
So this is just the beginning. This is exactly why I created Fred Trading, because I want to create a space where you can come in completely green. You don't know anything about trading. You never traded before. You can come in, copy my trades and make money. And then if you want on your side, you can study to become a professional trader yourself. And then maybe in a year or two, you can start making a lot of money on your own from your own trades as well. But in the meantime, you have me to rely on.
Yeah, yeah, that's my goal. Hopefully, to get to the point I can trade
Yeah.
myself.
You're doing very well so far on that journey. So keep grinding and doing what you're doing, man.
I will.
Do you have anything you want to ask me at all? Any questions now that you actually have me one-on-one?
I think me and my sister had a few questions we want to ask.
Yeah, shoot.
First of them is, how much have you lost compared to your profit, like in percent?
I do not have that specific number, but I haven't lost like it's a hard question because I haven't lost anything. Like I've gained a lot more than I've lost.
Hmm?
But if you mean like what exactly do you mean? Like how many trades do I win, or what's my biggest loss, or what exactly do you mean? Because long term, I have not lost anything.
What is your biggest loss?
I think my biggest loss is it's probably not one trade, but I've lost like $150,000 in one day.
Oh, that's a
Yeah,
lot of.
and if you take in my crypto portfolio also, and those kind of things, I've probably been down $400,000 one day also. So.
Oh,
But it depends on what kind of it depends on your capital, because I've also made $250,000 in trading one day, and the most I've made in one day is probably just shy of $1 million in one day.
really?
Yeah, but that was my crypto trades and my business, in my normal trades, everything combined. I probably made just shy of $1 million in one day, so that's probably my biggest day.
That's crazy.
Yeah, man, it's
That,
possible.
yeah, I know it is possible, but you mean it feels a little surreal to be
Hmm.
make that much money without any education or anything. You just follow simple steps and you can get that much money. That's insane.
It is crazy, but I mean the possibilities is freaking endless. Like just a few months ago, I deposited 100K into like this is what I call my fun account.
Okay.
I have my $1 million account that I normally trade on,
Yeah.
and this is my fun account. This account I deposited 100K into. I don't know if it can
I,
actually
I
go.
can see. Yeah.
Deposited 100K into it. Doesn't want to focus. 100K into this account a few months ago, and now it's at 550K. You know.
And that was just for fun.
This is my fun account. This is where I kind of over risk. I like to risk more than I normally do. So I risk 10, 20, 30% on a lot of my trades there, which I normally do not do on my normal account, my $1 million account.
What is your lot sizes on your normal account?
On Forex and gold, between 20, 10 to 20 lots. And on commodities like DJ30, US 100, between 100 to 200 lots per trade.
Oh, okay. Um, I have another question. Uh,
Mhm.
are you taking courses in like learning to trade on your own?
No, I've never taken a course on trading in my life. I've never watched a YouTube video about trading in my life, and I've never read a book about trading in my life.
So how did you learn?
I learned by myself. I
What?
learned everything by myself. I've Googled stuff and read articles and stuff, but I've never watched a video. I've never read a book. I've never taken a course. I've never done anything of these kind of things. I did it the long and the boring and the probably not the best way.
Yeah.
I looked at the charts. I have a degree actually. I have an AP in financial management, so I've always been kind of a numbers guy, but I didn't learn any trading on that in that degree. Um, I looked at the charts every single day for like 5, 6, 7, 8 days, 8 hours a day for years, and that's how I learned. And I just back tested. You can back test your strategies, and that's how I did it. It's long and boring. It took years. Like the first year, I made no money. I lost money. The second year, I barely made any money. The third
Oh,
year, I started to make money.
yeah.
So you were like 10 times ahead of me on what I did. But also, I did it alone. I didn't have a mentor. I didn't have a group. I didn't have course. I didn't have nothing.
Exactly.
Not the best way to do it. And that's why I started for trading also, because I want to help people prevent or at least speed up that journey and not do it the way I did it. I mean,
Yeah.
I turned out fine. It just took a lot longer than it should have.
Yeah. You trusted the process as well.
I am for sure trusted the process, and that was a very, very long process, longer than it should have been. But honestly, you can watch all the courses and have all the mentors and have all the stuff you want. But the way that you learn the best is by watching the charts every single day, 5 days a week for months and months and years in a row. And that's how you become a profitable trader.
Okay. That's good to know.
Consistency, it's a lot of hard work if you want to live of it. You need to really grind and put hours into it.
Yeah.
You
So do you,
can't half-ass it.
yeah, of course. Do you do any courses for your members?
I have a 5 hour course that everyone gets when they join. It's more of a beginner's course. So
Yeah.
so if you already know how to trade and know how to like draw support resistance lines, it's probably not for you.
Yeah.
But it's free. But I am thinking about creating a new course, a little bit more advanced,
Yeah.
um, that I can give to my members, or at least for a discount. Like it's going to be a course where if I create it, it's going to be next level. So it's not going to be like a half-ass beginner's course. It's going to be an advanced course explaining everything, and you're going to have like 20 to 30 hours of live trading also, where you can watch me trade live. So it's not going to be free, but it's going to be cheaper for my members. But I don't know when that's going to come out. I started it a little bit. I have 20 hours of live trading now, but for all the other videos, I need to record them, and it has to be very professional. So it's going to probably take me half a year to create. So maybe at the end of this year, it'll come out.
Okay. I would really like to watch that course.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm trying to find time to make it, because 24 hours in the day is it's not long enough for me right now
No,
with work.
oh, you
So
know, I think yeah, I already know. You're up to 3 a.m. every day or 4?
yeah, I'm up like 3 to 4 a.m. every day.
Oh,
But I mean, it's okay. But I'm also at a stage where I'm turning 30 in 2 years, like a year and a half. So I'm also taking a lot more care of my health now. So I don't wanna put the business over health now. So I have,
Of
like, at the start of the day, I need to get my workouts in. I need to go to the sauna. I need to eat healthy, and that's important. I prioritize that now, and then I have the live trading. So there's not and the normal trading, and I have 30,000 members in my group, and I have 20 employees. It's a little bit hard to find time for creating that course also, but I will try to do my best and find
That's
and film it.
where in Dubai do you live?
I live in Dubai Marina, but I just bought a villa that we started renovating last week.
What?
I haven't published that anywhere yet, but I'm gonna make a nice video about it. I bought a $3.5 million mansion in Dubai, cash up front.
That's not bad at all. That's really good.
No, it's nice. It's my dream home, and so I'm also renovating a villa completely from scratch right now. So there's a lot of stuff going on.
Okay, that's good. I mean, that's investments also.
Yeah,
Mm.
sure.
Family likes to travel a lot to Dubai. It's really nice, but it's way too hot in the summer.
Have you been to Dubai yet?
Yes, many times.
Okay. Oh, many times. Yeah, it's too hot in the summer, I know, but I
It is.
see it this way. Like, because you're from Norway, I'm from Denmark.
Yeah,
Like, cold as fuck both places, right? It's probably a bit colder in Norway than Denmark, but
it-
still. In Denmark, you don't want to be outside for like 3 4 months of the year in the winter because it's too freaking cold and depressing and wet. It's the
yeah,
same thing in Dubai. It's just in the summer. It's too hot to be outside instead of too cold to being outside.
that's
And
true.
I would rather have it too hot to be outside than too cold to be outside because at least I still have sun.
That's true.
So,
I have people here, so I mean, if you're a summer dude, it's perfect.
I cannot live without sun. I love the sun. I need the sun in my life. I get depressed in Denmark because when I had the normal job, I
Yeah,
woke up, it's dark outside. You go to the job, it's still dark outside. Then you
yeah,
have like 3 4 hours of sunlight. You're inside working. And then when you're off work, it's dark outside. So you never see sunlight. It's
exactly.
depressing.
Just like Norway.
Exactly. It's depressing. So I prefer Dubai over everything else. And then I'll survive the 3 months in the summer that's too unbearable. But also I just travel to Europe in the summer, so problem
Yeah.
solved.
How long have you been living in Dubai?
3 years now.
That's a long time.
Yeah, time flies when you have fun and when you're in a nice place. Like, time goes 10 times faster for me here in Dubai than Denmark.
Of course it is. Where in Denmark are you from?
I'm from a little city with 1,000 people up north in North Jutland. It's called Aso, but the biggest city around is called Aalborg. I don't know if you know.
Yeah, I've been to Aalborg.
Yeah, it's like 20 minutes, 15 minutes from Aalborg.
Yeah. I've been a few times to Aalborg and Skagen,
Yeah,
like in those areas. Yeah. It's
it's in between. It's in between Aalborg and Skagen, like out on the coast, a little city with like 1,000 people. So
okay, but the coast there is really nice.
yeah, it is.
It's they have a lot of nice beaches and a lot of sun there actually in the summer.
Yeah, I love Scandinavia in the summer, especially Norway. It's probably one of my favorite, most favorite countries in the world in the summer. I've been there hiking a lot in the summer also.
Okay, yeah. I mean, we have our good days, our bad days. This summer wasn't that great, honestly.
No, I
But
heard that actually. I was only in Denmark for 1 week this summer. Otherwise, I was not there at all.
so you just visited family and then left.
Yeah, my family will kill me if I don't visit them once in a while. So
And I hope they visit you as well in Dubai.
yeah, they come like 2 times a year. I'm flying my whole family out here in 3 weeks also to Dubai. So
That's nice.
yeah.
Yeah, it's really nice. I think all the questions I got, I have for you.
Sure. If you have anything else, I'm only a message away, and you can always send me a message.
Yeah. I actually have one more question.
Yeah, sure.
I closed my gold trades on Friday,
Mm-hmm.
which was stupid because I had an appointment, so I couldn't use my phone. So now I'm in, I think, $650 in minus because it fall
Yeah,
like in.
it fell. Yeah, I did take a little dip. But I would say I think personally it depends on it depends on your account size and the risk you've taken and how far down you can take it. But I'm pretty certain that gold is going to hit all-time highs within the next month. But how low it's going to dip before that's I mean if I could say that then I would be reading the future and I cannot do that. But personally. I'm going to be buying gold probably all week next week. And if it drops, I'm just going to be buying more because I think we're going to see all-time highs on gold within the next weeks to months.
Okay. Okay, so I should not close those trades.
It depends on how much you risk and how far down it can drop because it can still drop a little bit more.
Mm.
Let me
I
just
mean, I didn't do that big lots on Friday. And my account is probably like $7,000 right now. But I can, of course, deposit to help my margin level, of course. Uh,
Um, I would say it's not unlikely that it drops down to like 27.50, 27.45 is also possible. So you can go in and calculate and see how if your account can hold that. But I mean, you never know with gold. But if you look at the weekly candle right now, it actually closed above the previous candle closures. So it looks extremely bullish right now. But
okay.
again, it's very hard to say. Like if you over risk a lot, I would probably just take the loss and then wait for a signal to
Yeah.
make sure you don't blow your account. But if your
Yeah.
risk is okay, then I would just maybe hold on. But again, like really, like if you over risk, you got to be careful. Like it's stupid blowing your account on something. But right now, gold looks super bullish, but it could fall down to at least 27, 40, 50 before we see some more bullish momentum. But next week we'll tell.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I think my account will handle that, but I can also get the money back, when it goes up again. So,
For
I
sure.
mean, should I wait or should I just close them? That's the only question.
Well, I cannot really give you an answer on that. You need to figure that out yourself because you need to go in and I don't have the specific risk. You need to go in and see how much drawdown you're going to be in if it drops, like how long it can drop down. But I mean, I would be careful. I think, and I was just looking at if we have NFP next week or if no, that's the week after. Okay. The week after we have NFP on Friday, and you never know what happens there. Gold can rally like 500 pips in 2 minutes. It's freaking insane. So I would definitely be out of all trades within not Friday, but the Friday after. Um,
Okay.
it's up to you, man. Like I closed all my gold trades Friday. I'm not in any gold trades anymore. I closed them at 27.84. But it's risky. I mean, I can't tell you what to do here because it's going to be your choice. But I will say gold looks extremely bullish on the weekly candle right now, and
Yeah.
I do have a feeling that we could probably hit all-time highs next week. But again, that's also going to be it's always a risk. Like as long as you have your risk management sorted, then hold it. If you don't have, close it.
Yeah. Okay. I mean,
Or
I will.
what you can do is maybe close half the trade, something like this, to
Yeah.
minimize your risk. Close half the trade, take a
Yeah.
$300 loss, and then keep the rest. I mean, that's also a possibility.
Hmm. So that's you do that sometimes if you see like.
Yeah,
Okay.
but that's mostly for it when I layer trades, when I'm quite certain that it's gonna go in a certain direction, and then if I put my lots were a little bit too high, then
Mhm.
instead of closing the whole trade, I close half the trade, and then I add another trade lower down instead, and then you kind of minimize your risk. But you got to be quite certain about that you're probably going to be bullish, right? But it's a strategy. I use it sometimes. Sometimes I close partials in loss as well.
Okay, that's good to know.
Again, I cannot tell you what's going to happen, but
I
if you look at the price action, gold looks very, very bullish for next week on the weekly candle.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you for that. I guess I will think about it. Maybe close half of the trades as you.
Maybe close half the trade, and if it drops down to 27.50, then add another trade there, a buy.
Yeah. So you don't think it will go further down than to 27.50?
27.50 is the last weekly candles where they closed, so that's like a pretty good support area. But I don't know if it's going to push through it, but it's a nice support area for sure. But I'm going to be looking for buys on gold all next week. So
Okay. Okay, that's good. That's good to know. So you never do sell on gold?
I do sometimes, but not long term. Then it's more scalps. It's more
Yeah.
shorter term trades, like a trade that's gonna last 10 minutes or 15 minutes or a day maybe max.
Yeah.
I never do swing trades on sell on gold because there's only one direction long term for gold, and that's up.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, because I remember for a few weeks ago, I sat on some buy trades on gold, and I'm
Mhm.
so tired. I think it was like 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. in the morning, and my mom was also up with the gold trades. And I said, when these are like $100 in plus, just close them and close my phone. Just
Mhm.
uh, and she said, okay, okay, I will. And I woke up in the morning. She had so many trades on my phone on sell on gold, and I was already, I think, maybe 20,000 kroners in minus. So like about $2,000 in minus, and it kept rising, 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 rising. And I was like, I cannot lose anymore. I have, I think, about $4,000 now in
Mhm.
minus because of those sells. And she said, no, it will go down eventually. It will go down. And I said, no, it won't go down. And
You
it did.
cannot be too certain that gold ever goes down. Like there will be rejections where we dip down, but long term there's only one direction, and that's up on gold.
Exactly. So, do you have any gold trades like the swing trades one
No,
once?
I closed all mine Friday.
Okay.
I closed all my swing trades Friday because we hit almost all-time highs, and I was 99% sure there was going to be some sort of rejection there, because when you hit all-time highs on a certain pair, a lot of times it rejects and then it goes past it later. But it's pretty normal that you go up, hit around all-time highs, and then you reject the all-time high, goes down a little bit, and then you just fly above it after. So I closed all mine in $60,000 profit Friday. And then I'm going to be looking to entering new buys here on the dip, because I was quite sure a dip would come, which it did. So
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I will probably just close the trades and hope for a better entry.
I mean, again, I think gold is going to hit all-time high soon, but we don't know how far down it's going to go. So if you over risk, it's better just to close it and look for new entries, because it's better to lose $600 is not that much when you have a big account, so you can win that back pretty easy
Yeah.
compared to blowing your whole account, man, you know.
That's true. That's true. Okay. Thank you, Fred.
You're welcome. All right. It was a pleasure talking to you. And if you have anything at all, you're more than welcome to shoot me a message. You know where I am.
Pleasure to talk to you as well, Fred.
Have a good evening.
Have a good evening. Bye bye.